me. Damn.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back.
Yo, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, man. Y'all know how I get down. Little Rock. Indianapolis, we back in the motherfucking building. And I'm back with another one, man. Yes, sir. I am back with another one. And I honestly thought this Mark Breland and Deontay Wilder topic was going to die out a little bit. I thought this topic was going to die out a little bit, but we know boxing, man. Somebody say something, somebody got to say something else. When somebody say something, somebody got to say something else, man. So let me get to this right quick. What the fuck is going on with this damn chat? All right. I couldn't even add my Skype to this motherfucker. Try this again. How y'all doing out there, man? Mark Breland has come back out, and he has some more things to say about Deontay Wilder and the interview that he did over the weekend. And we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Let me add my man. What's going on with this fucking? Oh my god, man! I can't even paste this shit. What is going on, bro? All right, shit. Call in 317. I hate this damn shit, man. This damn YouTube acting like a straight up bitch today. I'm trying to paste this damn thing. You are international. Add me on Skype. I'm trying to paste this shit. There we go. Now I finally pasted. Damn. Trying to goddamn paste this shit and this shit right. Acting all crazy, man. So Mark Breland, man, he came back out. He hit social media. He hit social media, man. And we know Mark ain't no he ain't no young man. You know what I'm saying? So he don't know much about YouTube and social media and all that shit. So what he did though was his wife or his woman, you know what I'm saying? He keep on saying his girl. He said she started a social media page for him. And I apologize for the, you know what I'm saying, the delay. I was just trying to get my Skype right, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my Skype right. So let's go out to what Mark Breland had to say. And this comes from about a couple of hours ago, about 12 hours ago. So this happened last night. So we had Mark Breland do a interview with Tunde and Spencer on Friday. that carried a little weight. Then Sunday or Saturday, Wilder did an interview with 78 Sports TV. And that, you know what I'm saying, gave us a little content to do. And now, I don't know if Breland got word of the interview from 78 Sports TV. I don't know if Breland saw the interview. Mark Breland has come back to Instagram, and here's what he had to say. Now, you can call this the official Mark Breland Speaks. Ooh! So last time it wasn't official. Last time it wasn't official, man. Now it's official. Now he writing a book too. I might buy Mark Breland book, man. Fuck it. I might support the black man. Buy his fucking book. I've had enough. I'm going to say some things here that was reserved for my autobiography. Still buy the book. There's so much more. Good salesman, Mark. Good salesman. I'm also going to add a couple of picks. One of a quote from Daily News Reporter where he says that the usually reserved Mark Breland is often quiet unless it's something he's passionate about. So true. And this is one subject that has me very passionate. All right, Mark. Actually, beyond passion. Oh, so Mark said he feeling the way about this shit. Mark said he feeling the way about this shit. So I'm not giving nobody this interview. I'll use my own platform since I've been open like a can of sardines on the last podcast I was a guest on. Damn, they couldn't even wait till the next show to talk about me. I went on that show with them following my request of no Deontay talk. So he goddamn me he kind of took a jab at Tunde and Firon. He kind of took a jab at Tunde and Firon. But long story short about the Tunde and Firon, so Mark said he don't want to talk about no Deontay Wilder talk. That's what his lawyer told Spencer Firon. And Spencer Firon being a good journalist, did not share the information. He did not share that information with Tunde. So Tunde was just like, I don't know what he said, bro. I'm asking. So Spence was informed, but being a good journalist, Spencer Firon did not relay that information to Tunde Ajayi. So Tunde Ajayi was under what the fuck am I looking for? I don't fucking know. But Tunde thought he could answer any question that he wanted to ask. He was under the impression that he could ask any question that he wanted to ask. So let's rewind a little bit. He says, actually, beyond passionate. So I'm not giving nobody this interview. I'll use my own platform. Okay. Since I've been open like a can of sardines. On the last podcast, I was a guest on. Damn. They couldn't even wait till the next show to talk about me. I went on that show with them following my request of no Deontay Wilder talk. Now, Mark Breland, you a smart man. You are a smart man. You know that journalists nowadays are eager beavers. They want the scoop. They want the front page headline news. I don't give a damn if you asked of no Deontay Wilder talk. You gotta know going on a podcast, on a boxing podcast. Going on a boxing podcast. If you would have went to Steve Harvey, maybe not. If you would have went to goddamn me Oprah, maybe not. If you would have went to goddamn me Neil deGrasse Tyson podcast, maybe not. But you went to a boxing podcast, Mark. Mark, you went to a boxing podcast. I know you request no Deontay Wilder talk, but damn it, you going to a boxing podcast and you ain't finna get no Deontay Wilder smoke? Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. You smarter than that, Mark. You smarter than that, Mark. You smarter than that. But let's get back to it. But when you've been holding on something for so long and you're pissed off about it, obviously anyone can push your buttons and all kinds of shit may come out. But that's not the environment I would have chose to speak on. So here's Mark's take. I'll start backwards from the podcast I just did. Anyone thinks I meant I can beat AJ or Deontay's opponents now at 57 doesn't require a response. At my age, the only fight I have is one for my life. Oh, okay. And man, and I agree with that, man. I agree with that. If you thought Mark was saying that he could be his opponents now, man, something wrong with you, man. Something wrong with you. I know Mark was being tongue-in-cheek. I know Mark was being maybe disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? I know that. But a lot of these guys out here, oh man, Mark said he could beat AJ. Mark said he could beat AJ, man. He was cracking jokes. He was just saying that he wasn't impressed with what AJ had to offer. He just wasn't impressed with what AJ had to offer. Come on, man. For all y'all thinking that Mark, goddamn me, said he could beat them dudes, shame on you, man. Shame on y'all cats, man. Y'all the ones that take this shit and try to make stories out of nothing. You making stories out of nothing. Oh, man, Mark said he could beat him. Something gotta be wrong with Mark. Oh, Mark must have sparked his water if he said he could beat AJ. Come on, man. The dude was just being funny. See, I ain't even know that, Undisputed Truth. I ain't even know that. I just know that when a 57-year-old man says, I'll beat AJ right now, I know he out there just saying he's not impressed with what he's seen from AJ. I know what he really means. I know he don't think he can beat AJ right now at the tender age of 57. I know better. I do. I know better. Now maybe y'all don't know better. Maybe y'all are the ones that don't know shit. But it is what it is. Let's see what we got right here. See what we got right here. Let me see what they putting out right quick. Oh, okay, that's the same thing. Same thing. Damn. Eddie Hines said Wilder done lost his mind. He said, he done lost his mind. He done lost his mind. Eddie Hearn said Wilder done lost his goddamn mind. All right, so back to it. He said, at my age, the only fight I'll have is the one for my life. I ain't getting hit no more. I've had my share of fights. As a fighter with a little experience, I'm speaking on what I see. I stand by my words that the skill set, as I just stated, and boxing IQ, I see on AJ and many of the fighters that my former fighter fought would get
would not get past a few rounds with me if we were in the same era and weight class, obviously. Duh. That's what he meant. Duh. How bad do you want to make Mark Breland look? When you want to say Mark Breland at the age of 57 thought he could beat those guys right now. Come on, man. We ain't going to do this over here on my channel. And Mark having to explain that to all these trolls out there, he got to explain himself to all these trolls out there who want to take his little jokes and make real stories out of them. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Y'all are what's wrong with the sport of boxing. Y'all got common sense, but y'all don't want to fucking use it. Y'all don't want to fucking use common sense. Y'all want to come out with all these punk ass narratives about Mark saying he can beat AJ. That ain't no real shit. That ain't real journalism. Everybody know when a man being tongue in cheek. Man, 57 years old. 57 goddamn years old. I'm just being real with you. Are you gonna lie with Vito McAnally? I don't care about that shit. All right. He says, as far as saying Deontay is done and I am done, I meant with each other. Now, okay, you could have, know what I'm saying, you could have worded that a little bit better in the interview. Cause you made it seem like you were saying Deontay Wilder is done. You was goddamn me. You made it seem like you were saying Deontay Wilder's career was done. But you meant he's done with you and I'm done with him. I got that. I get you, Mark. I don't have no idea of where that man's career is going. And I'm not interested. And I'm not interested in trying to predict his career. The facts are that my time in that coach position with the Bronze Bomber changed drastically in 12 years since I started with him. When he turned pro, Jay Diaz called me and humbly stated that he needed a trainer for a great prospect that he had at his gym. Boxing goes like this. You walk into the gym, you walk into my gym, I train. So he's saying Jay Diaz and them called him. He's saying over the 12 years that he's been with Deontay Wilder, their relationship has drastically changed. Their working boxing relationship has drastically changed. Jay Diaz made the call to Mark Breland. Jay Diaz made the call to Mark Breland. You walk into my gym, I train you. I found you, and sometimes I manage you too. So Jay Diaz was seen as the head trainer in the media, but I was the only one on the team with a boxing resume, and I was the only trainer. This was okay with me because of my humility. So he's saying from the jump, that Jay Diaz wasn't the head trainer, that Jay Diaz wasn't the head guy, that Jay Diaz was not the numero uno. It was Mark Breland. But in the media, they allowed Jay Diaz to, well, not allowed, they decided that Jay Diaz would be the head trainer in the media. I didn't have to be the one in front of the camera. I lived that life. After Deontay became a name in boxing, new members joined the team. And it got to the point where I don't even have my fighter's phone number. Damn. Damn, I ain't know it was like that. He says new people join the team, and he ain't have Wilder's phone number no more. Damn, y'all. New people join the team, and I don't even have my fighter's phone number. I haven't spoken to Deontay alone in years. What? You ain't had a private conversation with Deontay in years? You ain't had a private conversation with Deontay Wilder in years. That's wild. That's wild. For a trainer not to have his boxer phone number is wild. That's wild. He said he ain't spoke to him alone in years, y'all. He ain't spoke to him alone in years. All right. The things that I told Deontay to do had to be ran past Jay. What? The things he told Deontay Wilder to do had to be ran past Jay. Deontay had become untrainable because he was at the point of he knows more about boxing than all of us. So teaching a correct jab was not a priority to learn once he continued to continue on his knockout streak. So a coach can only teach someone if they are willing to learn. We would wait for the champ hours before he arrived at the gym, and Jay would inform us of his mood. If he had a bad day, we had to be quiet to not be on the receiving end of his wrath. According to Jay, the effort to not be fired and hitting the bag, jumping rope, and running is not high on the list for him. So if he don't feel like it, he don't. Jay didn't seem to understand the importance. Damn, bro. He basically saying Deontay Wilder was untrainable. He said if you don't, he's saying they were informed. If Deontay Wilder was in a bad mood, shut the fuck up. Pretty much. They were informed if Deontay Wilder was in a bad mood, shut the fuck up. That's wild, man. That's wild. Mark Breland. I mean, this is a man truth, right? This is a man truth. I don't know how accurate these statements are, but these are coming from Mark Breland. This is Mark Breland's truth. Give me 1 second. Y'all hearing what I'm saying, though, man? Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? He said if Wilder was in a bad mood, if they were informed that Wilder was in a bad mood, then y'all niggas better not say shit. Wilder in a bad mood, y'all better not say shit. Okay then, Mark, okay. He also says those things. He would make it clear not to ask Deontay twice. If I tried to pull Deontay to the side and tell him what I see, Jay made it clear. Don't say nothing. You don't want to make him mad. I watched this man, Deontay, speak to many people very disrespectfully. Although I am extremely humble and calm, I'm a man first. I stayed on the team because I've been there from the beginning. And I believe with his power and willingness to learn more, he could be a force in the sport. I never thought anything this insane would take place. I should have not addressed who had the water because that accusation is so asinine, it doesn't deserve a reply. Anyone who knows a tiny little bit about boxing knows we're tested before and after the fight. So that's the end of the ludicrous allegation. He called it ludicrous. And I ain't talking about goddamn me ludicrous from motherfucking Atlanta. He's saying that we are tested before and we are tested after every fight. So if you think I poisoned Deontay Wilder, if you think anybody on the team had any accusations about that water, then the Nevada State Athletic Commission would have found something, right? They would have found some kind of agent in that water. They would have found some kind of foreign substance in that water, or illegal substance in that water. That's what Mark is saying. That's what Mark is trying to allude to. If there were any semblance of foul play, then the water would have told you that. You know what I'm saying? The water would have told you that. I agree. Let me see. And then there's the gloves. To that I say, that's the one time I'm glad Jay treated me like I didn't matter. Oh shit, Mark is funny. He said that's the one time that I'm glad Jay treated me like I didn't matter. So he does all the head trainer aspect. The witness of the hand. Let me see, the witness of the hand. The press interview, the witness of the hand wrapping, the press interviews, everything where a camera is involved, except wrap hands. I'm the one for that. I'm not sure if he knows. Damn, boy, he taking shots at Jay. That man said he don't know if Jay know how to wrap hands or not. He said he don't know if Jay don't know how to wrap hands or not. What? Okay. In all those years, I can't recall seeing him do it. The last quote of mine I'll stand by is the rubbish was on the canvas. I don't do much talking in the ring, but Lloyd Hannigan, I did a Muhammad Ali, talking as I beat him up. You can't be disrespectful to someone in public or private and not expect to get your ass beat. Now, this chapter of my life / book has come to an end. I won't be speaking about it anymore. To the ones who know me, I don't need to say anything. And to the ones who don't, I'm not trying to defend such ridiculous, outlandish allegations. Lastly, at the fight, just as many others, we had no cutman because Deontay won't need it. So I'm not a doctor, but I know blood was coming out of your ears and dazed eyes. Could be a brain issue. And power comes from your legs, and his legs were gone. So I made a decision to stop the fight, and I'll do it all again. I have a son Deontay's age. I'm not looking to see him go out on his shield. I hope we're all stay safe. There are so many bigger issues in the world. I respect that, man. I respect that. See, Mark Breland, being a former boxer, having a son Deontay Wilder's age, he knows about all all the horror stories that we heard in boxing by guys losing their lives, guys not being the same after fights, guys having a problem with speech and all this kind of stuff. So he's saying that shit. He didn't want Deontay Wilder to go out like that. He didn't want Deontay Wilder to go out on his shield. And ain't that what a trainer is for? Like him, hate him, don't like him. Mark Breland made a decision, and he said he'll do it all again. He'll do it all again, man. I'm not mad at Mark, man. I'm not mad at Mark. I'm not sure how. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I just hope, man, one of these days, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, these two men can come together and just let bygones be bygones, man. Wilder said some things, Mark said some things, but at the end of the day, man, like Mark said, it's bigger issues in the world. And all this he said, she said shit is cool. Mark, you know what I'm saying, just trying to defend himself. But man, oh man. Phone lines are open, man. 317-220-6995. If you want to call in, you can. If you are international, you can add me on Skype. The link to my Skype is in the description box. Well, the link to the Skype is in the chat box. The live chat box is pinned to the top of the chat. Deontay Wilder, Mark Breland, man. Mark Breland said he was untrainable. Said he was untrainable. Going out to my guy D Nice. What's going on, D Nice? Yo, D, can you hear me? What's good, man? How you living? What you mean? Let me know. Let me know what parts are you referring to? Yeah. I've heard Wilder say he don't really hit the speed backs and all that shit. He don't do a lot of running because he swims a lot. So, yeah, man. Yeah, Mark, man. I mean, y'all can't hear D Nice? Can y'all hear D Nice? We can't. I mean, let me make sure they can hear y'all. Keep talking, D. Oh, damn, they can't hear you for real. Oh, let me see. Something must be unhooked or some shit. Damn. Can y'all hear him now? They cannot hear you, man. Let's see what's going on. Can y'all hear him now? They cannot hear you, man. Let's see what's going on. Keep talking, D. Keep talking, D. Hey man, let me reconnect, D. Let me try to reconnect this motherfucker. All right. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. Damn, what's going on with my motherfucking audio? Shit.
I have no idea what is going on with the audio. That shit just not working right now. Let me see. I know y'all can still hear me, right? All right, give me 1 second, man. God damn it. It's open. I'm doing a show, babe. I don't know what's going on with this audio. Yeah, we good. Let me get this audio figured out. Let me get this audio figured out. Baby, I'm doing a show. You gotta step outside or something.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God. Let me see what we got. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Let me see. Audio is fucking crazy. I can hear it, but y'all can't hear it though. And it's playing in the thing too. It's playing in the fucking thing. Let me see.
More furniture, get more stuff.
No, I understand why y'all can't hear me.
$1,500 in free furniture.
Let me see. Dang too. Let me see. Audio is fucking crazy. I can hear it, but y'all can't hear it though. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Maybe I have to reset some shit or something because it is just not playing. I watched the Jones interview. Hey, D Nice, call back in, D Nice. Call back in, D. I should have it. It should be ready, man. I don't know what happened. I ain't touched no button since last night. Man. All right, D. Talk to me. I mean, it's coming through the whatchamacallit, but it's not. I don't know if it's translating to the audio. Let me see, man. Cam, mic, audio. Keep talking. Oh, that's why. Man. All right, D.
Something simple.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Okay.
Bitch ass.
Well, yeah, man.
My motherfucking.
Wilder kind of.
My goddamn me. Well. My guy D Nice coming on. Talk to me, D Nice.
Yeah.
Let go.
Shit. Breland pretty much he pretty much laid it out with his statement, and his points of reference was uncanny to me because the fact about the testing before and after that poke a hole in Wilder's story.
Yeah.
Being untrainable.
That was a good point.
The proof of that is watching Wilder fight. You can see he hasn't progressed since the Stavern fight.
What do you think about that though? Like Breland said, he had to run things by Jay Diaz first.
I can believe that.
He had to run things by Jay Diaz first. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I could definitely see it. I could definitely see it being possible because look at how they was playing it according to Mark.
Yeah.
Breland say that he was the head trainer in actuality, but perception was JD was the head trainer.
Have you ever heard of a boxer with a trainer telling the gym, you know what, man, he ain't having a good day today, man?
Don't say shit to him.
I've never heard of that, but coming from a boss's standpoint, then yeah, it's like whatever he want to do, and everybody's there to get a check, even Breland. And I think he didn't want to allude to that because I see the question being asked. Well, if you couldn't train him, why did you stay so long? And in my opinion, he stayed for a check. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. You got heavyweight champ.
Yeah.
He clocking millions of dollars per fight.
Yeah.
You getting a percentage. You don't got any other high profile clients. You know what I'm saying? So shit, why not stay? You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like he left. He got fired.
He said he wanted to see it through because he was there from the beginning, and having the kind of power Wilder had, he thought if he was just willing to listen, then he could, you know what I'm saying, they could achieve greatness together.
Yeah, I think that's a clean cut answer. But as a trainer, it comes a point where how many fights does it take for you to realize that whatever you are teaching and whatever you saying isn't being heeded?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
He kept winning.
Yeah, but you as a trainer, what you're teaching and your instruction aren't being heeded. He's not winning on what you're teaching. He's winning on his power. You trying to teach him the craft of boxing, and it's not being heeded. At which point do you come to the realization, like, hey, man, this guy ain't trying to learn nothing? And that's why I say he was there for a check. His answer was clean, clean and politically correct, because he would have really looked like an asshole. He's like, man, shit, I ain't give a fuck. I was just there for a check. You know what I'm saying? That kind of make him look in a different light. Because that's what I believe.
If you were Mark Breland and you could not get Deontay Wilder on the phone, you didn't have his personal phone number, would you have stayed around?
Yeah, for the check. Because at that point, I would have withdrew any personal feelings. The personal relationship obviously isn't there if I don't even have the fighter's number, and it would have became employment at that point. I'm here to do my job. If the person that's in charge of the trainer says don't say nothing to the champ, then I'm not gonna say nothing to the champ. If the champ don't want to jump rope and hit the heavy bag, then the champ ain't got to jump rope and hit the heavy bag. If all y'all need me to do is come in here and hold the mitts and, lace this man's boots up, and that's what I'm getting paid to do, then that's what the fuck I'm going to do. I ain't going to overstep my boundaries, and I know that that's not my place any longer.
How naive do you think Mark was going on a boxing podcast that he wasn't going to get asked about the Deontay Wilder questions?
I don't think he's naive. I think that was a bold-faced lie. Yeah. What else do they want to talk to you about? You ain't been doing no interviews prior to this. It's like, come on now. What do you think? What do you think these people from across the pond want to talk to Mark Breland about?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. I feel. I was just like, Mark, come on, man. Come on, man.
Right. It'd have been different had he had. No, go ahead.
I know that they're gonna butter you up first for the first 20 minutes, but you gotta know, like Mark, those Deontay Wilder questions are coming.
You already know, because he doesn't have any other fighters. It'd have been different if he was a high profile trainer with a few more fighters in his stable. Then now that's kind of plausible saying, hey, listen, I'm here to talk about my current fighters, not the Deontay Wilder situation. But that's the hottest thing smoking as far as Breland's career is going right now. So you had to know, but even more so, he still touched on the topics, because when they asked him, he could have said no comment.
Yeah, he could have said no comment, man. But
I'm saying, so
like you said in the post, man, sometimes you get to a point where you fed up, you know what I'm saying? And he says he was beyond passionate about this particular, you know what I'm saying, topic. So when the question was asked, he didn't hold back.
And I see one of the guys say, Ferran told him, Spencer Ferran was told not to say nothing, but he didn't tell Tunde.
Yeah.
And I kind of don't believe that either.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
That's what Tunde said on Trail Box.
Yeah, but they both they friends. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna throw his friend under. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I think that's just to take the. I think that's to take the onus on itself. Like, listen, Spencer ain't had nothing to do with that. I did that, but I think they was fully aware that he said don't ask him about it. And Tunde say shit, I'm gonna ask him anyway. And Spencer Fairround was like, yeah, why else did we got him here? Like,
I mean, maybe so.
That don't make no sense.
That could be right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off what the man said.
That's just how you know what I'm saying. That's just how I feel about the situation. You know, I think they were fully aware of what was going on, and I think by Breland saying that to Spencer Fairron, that covers his ass. Because now it don't look like he was just there to say, "Hey, I'm here to talk about Deontay Wilder." He said, "No, I ain't go there to talk about them. They asked me, so I touched on it because it had been eating at me." You know what I'm saying? And it make all the sense in the world, but those are minute details. Like, don't none of that shit don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is, you called this man a cheat, and you have yet to prove that he cheated. It's pretty simple from that point. You said he did something.
I agree.
Like there's nowhere to go from there. Like you called him a cheat. You know, in the Wild West, you had to draw guns behind that.
Yeah. Hey, I just watched this Debbie show called Deadwood on HBO, boy. Nigga, you say
seen that.
You say anything like you call a nigga a liar or a cheat or bitch, nigga. They
coward. Yeah.
Catch me outside.
Yellow belly.
Nigga. Catch me outside.
Yeah, you got to prove.
Yeah.
You got to prove that. And Wilder hasn't provided any proof. So you just grabbing this shit up out the air, it made Wilder look crazy because he ain't provided no proof. And what they say is proof as far as the gloves go. All sanctioning bodies and anybody who mattered disregarded that.
Yeah, they ain't really
so I mean,
into it.
So is everybody in on the fix? You know what I'm saying? Is the sanctioning bodies, the commission? So everybody got it out for Deontay Wilder. Because that'd have to be the case if something was to go down the way they said it went down.
I got you, man. Anything else you want to say? Tonight, so I get on to the next column.
I just think Wilder need to let this shit go. Get back in the gym. Let his ego go, because the reports that he turned down a fight due to money. Let you know he still hasn't accepted his loss, if that's true.
Bro, that's Rick Glazer. That shit ain't true.
Okay. All right. Well, he need to get back on it, man. He need to get back on the pot. He need to get back in there. The more time he wastes, the older he gets. It's not like he's fundamentally sound. So I think the repetition of being in fight is more valuable to him than this downtime. So if he really want to salvage his career, he need to get back in there and start whooping ass again. Everybody love a winner. 2-3 knockouts. You back to Browns bomber, and now you can get your name in the mentions of shit because people want to see you. Your profile up. You know what I'm saying? You need to get back in there. But this sitting and bitching and moaning and crying and throwing all these accusations around, and you ain't got no proof. That shit ain't doing nothing for you. You ain't doing nothing right now. So, you know, anybody know Wilder? Tell Wilder's camp guy, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna mention that guy's name, but tell Mr. Wilder's camp guy, tell that man to quit crying and get the fuck back in the ring.
You say Mr. Wilder who?
Mr. Wilder's camp guy.
Camp guy.
Yeah, he that's the guy that be in camp with him.
Oh. I'm lost. But all right, D, man, we're gonna get on to the next caller, dog.
Already.
Shout out to my guy D Nice, man. I mean, D Nice is right, man. It's time to get back on that horse. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get back on that horse. It's time to ride the horse again, man. It's time to. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen between this Mark Breland shit. I mean, probably nothing. Mark Breland seems like this is the last time he's going to speak on it. Deontay Wilder spoke on it the other day. You know what I'm saying? I just hate to see two dudes. We got 931. 931. Talk to your boy.
Hey, Mike, this is Huntsville, man.
Huntsville, Alabama. What's good, man?
Hey, man, listen, I'm a Southerner true and true. Been living in the South all my life. Been living in Huntsville 30 years, originally from Mississippi.
Me too.
Now, Wilder, where is Wilder from? He's from Tuscaloosa.
Uh-huh.
Where's JD's from?
I don't know where JD's from. I know he's from, I don't know where you're from.
He's from Tuscaloosa.
Okay.
Okay. Whose gym did Wilder first step into when he wanted to learn how to box? JD's gym.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So JD, as far as Wilder is concerned, is family. Okay. He is family, much like Thomas Hearns thought Manny Stewart was family. The difference is that Manny Stewart was a disciplinarian in his gym. JD's is not. Plus, you have the black-white dynamic. And you being a Southerner, like me being a Southerner, most black men without a strong black male presence in their life acquiesce to the white man who comes into their life.
But I don't think that's actually accurate about Deontay, though.
But we don't know that.
I mean, shit from what he's talking about, his pops, nigga, his pops always been around. Pop was a pastor, you know what I'm saying, all this shit. So
right. But I have seen Deontay in local interviews in the Tuscaloosa area with white prominent people. And Deontay is as humble as a hummingbird. He doesn't give those Radio Raheem kind of speeches when he's been interviewed by the whites in that area. I'm just telling you that.
Yeah, but I ain't seen Deontay down in that area in a long time. Maybe the man just changed over time, man. Maybe you know, the more money you get, the more your eyes are open to new things and other things. And maybe he just got me feeling away right now where he ain't on that shit no more.
Okay, maybe not. Okay. But this is also what I'm saying. I think his career may be on the line because of this.
On the line?
On the line because of this. When you don't give a boxing trainer, the latitude to throw in the towel, then you're not going to get a top-notch trainer to work with you. You are just not. Joe Frazier was fighting Muhammad Ali in the Thrilla Manila. You may or may not remember. And it was Eddie Futch, the head trainer, who didn't let Frazier come out for round 15, even though Frazier wanted to, quote, go out on his shield. And the reason Eddie Futch did not let him go out for round 15 because he said he had seen 4 times in that same kind of environment where men went out there and lost their lives inside the ring, and he wasn't going to let Smoking Joe go out there and die in round 15. Angelo Dundee did the same thing when Larry Holmes beat up Muhammad Ali, and he screamed at the referee, "I'm the chief second. I'm stopping the fight." If Deontay wants a John Jackson or somebody of that notch to train him, he is going to have to give them the latitude to throw in the towel. A good trainer is not going to train him if they don't have that power. Much like a GM, a real general manager in the NFL is not going to sign on to that team if he doesn't have say-so over the coach when it comes to personnel.
Absolutely.
Okay. Deontay, if he wants his career to blossom, because a loss doesn't mean anything, you got to quit with this nonsense and get you a real trainer who's going to get in your face and tell you to get out there and run 6-7 miles every morning.
Damn, he runs 6-7 miles that morning, but he gonna be a new man. I tell you that. But Huntsville, man, and else you want to say before I get on to the next caller?
There was one more thing, but I can't think of it now. But yeah, you're going to have to give that trainer the latitude to throw in the towel if he sees that he needs to throw in the towel.
I mean, hey, I agree with that, man. I think that's what trainers are there for, to make that tough decision, because we know all fighters would rather go out on their shields, but sometimes the trainer got to make that executive decision to not let your fighter take so much punishment that he can't come back to work the next time he's scheduled to. You feel me?
I feel you. All right. Thanks, Mike.
All right, Huntsville. Big ups to my guy Huntsville, Alabama, man. Old school, man. Been watching boxing 60-some years, man. That's what he told me yesterday. Been watching boxing 60 years, man. So he got a wealth of knowledge, man. It's always a pleasure when he called in. One thing that I did want to touch on that I ain't really touched on all segment is the fact that Deontay Wilder does not have a cut man. That was what the fuck are you talking about? Ryan Jackson understand intelligent, tell me money made any trying to train. I've heard others would say anything. I don't know. He might go on somebody in the chat, boy. Mm-hmm. I know he ain't talking to me. You know what I'm saying, nigga? But what? Anyway, not having a cut man. Not having a cut man. That's bold. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a cut man in the corner, like Mark Breland said, wasn't no cut man over there. JD as the cut man. Come on, man. JD as the cut man. Like, shit. JD as the cut man in the trainer? I don't know, bro. If you ain't got nobody who ain't never dealt with no cuts before as your cut man, I mean, have we seen Wilder cut in any fight besides was he cut in the Dupont fight, or was that bitch just swelled up? You know what I'm saying? I think he just shit was just swelled up. I don't know if he was cut or not in that fight. But man, not having them cut, man, boy, you showing you got some big balls, man. You don't give a damn. I don't care, cut or not. Cut or don't cut me. I'm fighting. All right, man. I guess we're gonna get on down, man. I gotta go to the BMV or DMV or whatever the fuck it's called, man. I gotta get my license renewed and shit. So gotta do that. Be back tonight again with the late show like I did last night. Probably catch me around 8:30-ish, 9 o'clock-ish for that show. We're gonna see what's on the topic today. I think Canelo got his license or some shit like that. Canelo got his promoter license up in 910. Talk to your boy.
Hey, what's going on, Mike?
What's good?
Okay, all right, yeah. So when I used to look at Wilder fight, I've always wondered, like, what are they working on in the camp? You know what I mean? What are they working on in this guy's camp? I didn't see any real boxing fundamentals, and here we hear Mark Breland saying that he wasn't working on a whole bunch of things he was just missing out on. But I think Wilder should have probably been made a change to his corner, and from what I'm hearing, he got some type of long-term contract with JD's. I don't know if that's true. I just heard that a lot. That's why he couldn't fire him. I don't know. That's what.
I don't know about none of that shit, cause JD.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. That's why I said it.
Yeah, but JD went like Mark Breland is saying JD you should come around and say, hey man, y'all don't say nothing to Wilder unless y'all don't want to get fired.
Nah, not that. But I heard that let's say Wilder, if he wanted to make some adjustments, that he couldn't because he was in some type of long-term contract with JD's. Now I'm not saying that's a fact. All I'm saying is that's what I heard. That's all I'm saying.
Who you hear from?
It's on social media and stuff like that. I think I heard it on Barbershop Conversations. I didn't hear Fred himself say it, but that's all I'm saying. It was a rumor. I'm not saying it's a fact. I don't know.
Man, we don't want you doing no hearsay, man. Give me an article, man. You got me an
But
article
this whole thing is hearsay, though. That's all it is.
This coming
So
from,
where's the proof?
This coming from.
Where's the proof? Okay, so here's.
Can I answer the question? Can I answer the question?
All right, go ahead,
are you gonna cut me off, or can I answer the question?
Go ahead. You cut me off, but go ahead. Go ahead.
This is not hearsay. It's coming from Mark Breland, who the accusations were thrown against. How can it be hearsay?
Yeah, I know.
How can it be hearsay when it's coming from the man who the accusations are against?
I wasn't done. So I mean, the hearsay, the accusations towards Mark Breland. There's no proof on that. There's no actual proof on Tyson Fury supposedly cheating. That's hearsay. That's no proof on none of that.
No. I think you got a messed up definition of what hearsay means. Hearsay is when a party who is not directly involved is saying things about a situation that he is not directly involved in.
Okay, well, let
me finish, brother.
When you saying what I called for, bro.
I got all day. You
said you had to go to DMV.
Nigga, they call that at 6:30. We got 4 hours.
Okay.
If we go 4 hours long, then we got a problem. But when you got Mark Breland and Deontay Wilder, who are part of the situation, it cannot be hearsay because they are two factors of the situation. But go ahead.
Okay, well, let's put it like this. Wilder's accusing him of things, and he's saying that's not true. Okay, he's been accused of things. He's saying it's not true. He's saying some things. They going back and forth. And I mean, what do we have? This person word over that person word, and that's what people are doing. A lot of people are divided on. Well, I don't know about this. I don't know. There's no, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. None of us are there. None of us really know. All we doing is hearing what they're saying. But I just think Wilder probably should have made some adjustments way back a while ago. Now, I remember first hearing about him from Deontay Boxing Nation, Boxing Ego, and people were saying just how wild he was. But when I first saw him against Deverne, I was like, he's not bad. That's the first time I paid attention to him, was the first Deverne fight. But I was like, yeah, he looked all right to me. But then after that, it seemed like he kind of got in love with, knocking people out. And I didn't see any improvements. But I did see some real good knockout reels, but I started noticing he was like, I've never seen a champion lose so many rounds, a top champ. Like, I've seen him lose, like, a lot of rounds. And he just, like, that right hand would just bail him out. You know what I mean? But he always looked like he's in superb conditioning because Wilder himself said, I guess he was like a scuba diver or something like that. So Wilder Ben said he didn't run. He said he didn't run. He said he swam a lot. And that's a hell of a goddamn workout right there. It's a whole lot of things you can get out of swimming. But man, it's sad to see it go in this direction because like one guy said, a fighter don't need a real reason for firing a trainer. See how many trainers Oscar De La Hoya went through. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If somebody said they don't like what shoes you wear, they replace you. But it'd be nice if they have a nice little peaceful resolve. I mean, this fight was like a year ago, and we're talking about this. Like, this is getting more coverage than fights that I want to see. Yeah, like AJ Fury, potential Andrade versus the Charlo family type of fight. You know what I mean? This getting all kinds of press. But
AJ ain't the same star that he was. Man. I don't know what's going on. This nigga, AJ used to do big numbers. You know what I'm saying? Now it's nigga. Every time you do a Wilder show, it's big numbers.
Well, AJ is kind of seemed like a quiet dude. He just go out there. AJ just a worker. He go out there, do his thing. He don't do a whole lot of talking. But I think the world going to tune in when he fight, because when he fight Fury for that undisputed, for them 4 belts, man, I love unifications, bro. There's nothing more exciting to me than unifications, fights for undisputed. I love those fights. Those type of fights.
Well,
That's what I like, bro. I love that. I love it, man.
all right, 910. Anything else you want to say before I get on to the next caller?
Nah, bro. Hey, you take it easy, man. Have a good one. Don't be late for the DMV, bro. All right.
Bro, I
Peace.
appreciate it, man. Because my God, 910. That nigga Eddie Hearn said Charles Martin might beat Deontay Wilder. Wow. All right, Eddie Hearn, you're a funny guy. But all right, y'all, that's pretty much it for the show. Hour in. Big ups to everybody out in the chat, man. Y'all smash that thumbs up button on your way in, on your way out. It don't matter as long as you smash that thumbs up button. About to get ready for gotta go handle some business right quick. Catch me later on tonight. Come back for another show. Till next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down. And y'all know what about Mike on Sports. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make this grow. Let's at least get me to 3,000 before March. And how many I got right now? Let me see where we at right now. We made it 2,900 yet? We 11 away from 2,900. So we need 11 more people to sign to sub. Man, I'm sad. What I'm sad about, I gotta go have some business. Nigga. I'm not even thinking about this show no more, nigga. I'm thinking about getting all my shit together before I leave. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta go. Catch me later. Drop that beat on. Y'all know how I get down. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this done, Mike.